When we analyse the performance of every team in the first 2 rounds of the 2023 season, at least a slight improvement can be observed in every team, except one. McLaren has faced a severe decline in an unexpected way after showing an upward trend for several reasons. They targeted to finish this season within the top 3, but unfortunately, they are in the bottom 3. The Woking-based team has missed something already in its development process, and they are yet to treat the issue to enhance the performance of the MCL 60. Through this video, we are going to discuss the causes behind their sudden failure. But before we proceed, hit the subscribe button and smash the bell icon for more exciting updates. Last year, McLaren finished as 5th in the Constructors' Championship with 159 points at the end. But out of those 159 points, Lando Norris scored 122 points solely, as Daniel Ricciardo failed throughout the season, just scoring 37 points. Therefore, their constructors' standings don't reflect the success that they enjoyed last year. This season, they are yet to score points at the end of 2 rounds. McLaren ranked bottom in the standings, and the McLaren duo, Piastri and Norris, are also at the bottom of the standings. They expected huge improvements this season, and that is why they even fired Daniel Ricciardo 1 year before ending his contract. Ricciardo was the biggest headache for them last year, and he was replaced with former F2 champion Oscar Piastri to build a strong driver lineup. Now, the driver lineup is ready, but not the challenger. Since the pre-season testing, McLaren CEO Zak Brown knew that their development process was not up to the level that they targeted, and the team was too late to make any changes to the original design proposed to use for MCL 60. Talking about the 2023 development process and its failures, Zak Brown said, "It's hard to know until we get going. We know we set some goals for development, which we didn't hit, and we felt it was better to be honest about that. Like everyone, we have a lot of development coming, so we are encouraged by what we see around the corner. I think we will be going into the first race off of our projected targets, but it is hard to really know where that means we will be on the grid." Now they are waiting for the mega scale upgrade, which is expected to be introduced ahead of the Azerbaijan GP. Zak Brown expects that it will bring some kind of improvement to their MCL 60. Even though McLaren enjoyed some satisfying results last season, it is difficult to conclude that they had a better aerodynamic package overall. They tested different side pods and floor designs in their MCL 36 throughout the last season to find the right balance, and the things learned from that development process were directly utilised in the designing of MCL 60. However, those plans were turned upside down with the FIA's sudden decision to raise the floor edges to combat with the existing aerodynamic problems of the car. McLaren remains supportive of the FIA's decision to raise the floor height up to 15mm, but they realised an issue with the new height as their overall aerodynamic package didn't respond well to the new design, causing a decline in their performance. Talking about the derailing of the development process of MCL 60, McLaren Technical Director James Key said, "It's very specific to one area. When we took the 15mm floor step, it actually gave us a much bigger loss than anticipated. It seems to have affected different teams in different ways, and to a certain extent, it seems to be related to the floor edge geometry that you're running at the time. They're all very different if you look at last year, but there were 2 camps beginning to develop, one which we were in, and one which probably the majority of the teams were in. They knew that the regulation change was going to mess with the development process, and they realised it was too late to make any mega-scale adjustments. Therefore, they attempted to make use of the existing and tested package in order to maximise its potential. But it failed, and we are experiencing the outcome now." Further explaining the issue, James said, "When we took that step, it was a really big knock for us. Then trying to recover with what we knew at the time, and this was probably September time, we're thinking, this is not working. We've actually got to change direction entirely with these geometries, which is a big change because they're very big projects and very complex projects. The timing of the reg and the fact that we took a particularly large hit, and then it clearly wasn't going to come back easily, meant that we had to change direction quite late. That led to a completely refreshed and revamped approach to that area of the car," he concluded. Team principal Andrea Stella also discussed about the issue in their MCL 60 and pointed out what has gone wrong in the development process. Last year, we had some clear objectives in terms of the developments to do with aerodynamic efficiency. Some developments related to the exploitation of the tyre usage, and also some other objectives to improve the balance, said Stella. The reality is that most of these objectives have actually been met, but the objective in terms of aerodynamic efficiency of the car is the one where we are still shy of our target. Some objectives have been met, but aerodynamic efficiency still not where we would like it to be, or where we would like it to be a top 4 contender, he added further. 2 rounds of the 2023 season are now over, and they have to compete with the existing aerodynamic package before introducing the scheduled upgrades in Azerbaijan. It has to be successful, essentially, as they have no margin for testing. If they fail this time, McLaren will have to stay at the bottom this season. It will surely lead to the losing of a number of important sponsorships, hurting its financial status, and it will give birth to another series of problems. What do you think about the current status of the McLaren team? Will they be able to make a comeback after Azerbaijan upgrades? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe, as it really helps the channel. See you in the next video, guys. Goodbye.